Is Eleanor Lamb the one we save in Infinite? Did you not? What? Ayjoy? Did you really ask me that question? You just asked me that question. I can't believe it. It's not the. It's not a. Oh god. You know how they say there's no such thing as a stupid question. I feel like this is a stupid question.
Dionysus Park was owned by Sophia Lamb, Chief. Sort of a private retreat for her social experiments. One night it flooded, killing all her guests.
I thought you were paying attention to the story. You're like ahead of me too.
Come on up to the train station. Let's rendezvous.
Making sure. But you knew the answer already then. My head. I actually got a headache. Ooh. My head hurts. uh My head hurts so much. Did you really confuse? Did you really confuse? Because Eleanor Lamb is an infinite, is all wholesome and all that. Well, I haven't ended the game. You really just called Elizabeth Eleanor. But let me tell you this, Eleanor is not even in the game in Infinite. Oh my god, Ayjoy, you've been playing the game for how long? How long? Ah! Alright, we're saving the game. I'm gonna do my dailies. I'm gonna screenshot this, my guy. Also, how is Elizabeth? Why? I don't understand your logic in how Elizabeth's supposed to be wholesome. Yes. Like, what about it though? What about it? Oh, we gotta do this again? Is that what happens every time I switch servers? Verify file integrity. Ayjoy, you overthought this like crazy. No, stop it. You're mixing infinite, man, with 2. What are you doing? How'd you overthink this? I don't understand how you overthought this. My head hurts, like, legitimately. Yes. And you made it even worse with your, like, little theory. Yeah, free primos. You thought, first of all, you thought Elizabeth was Eleanor Lamb, and then you want to go on about Elizabeth being the lamb that could be related to Eleanor Lamb, and then I don't even know. I speechless. I don't even know. Just speechless. Utterly speechless. Yeah, but this game has been out for like years, bro. And not only that, I'm pretty sure the game points out that you're in a completely different setting. And the plot is completely different. All this hours, I think I'm saving Eleanor to Lamb. Oh, I'm so done. What is wrong with you, Ayjoy? How could you? How could you? How could you? I wish Keith was here to see this. My God, dude. This is probably the biggest thing you've done so far, Ayjoy. How did Elizabeth Olsen become crazy doctor in Bioshock 2? It's different plot. Why? Name it Bioshock. No. It's the same people who made Bioshock 1 and 2. Of course they're gonna name it Bioshock. They're not gonna call it like... They put Infinite. They didn't put Bioshock 3. It's a completely different game. Bethesda also make Fallout. They didn't call it Elder Scrolls Infinite. That's complete. There's two different. You're comparing swords with guns. That's what you're doing right now. At least they named it differently. It's called Fallout, not Skyrim or Elder Scrolls. If it's different, call it different. They did! They put Infinite in the title! You think they would have put Bioshock 3? See, now you're just disrespecting. Calling it Sky City. You think Bioshock 1 would name their city Water City? Sheesh. It's cause it's part of the... When you finish the game, Ayjoy, you're gonna even be more confused and I'm gonna slap you. Cause you're gonna have more questions. It's made by the same people. Of course they name it Bioshock. But they put a different name on the second one. The second title, the second part of the title. I think all this time, what the hell is the connection of this game with other two? Play the DLC. Play the DLC. Fuck it. The more things you... Adrian, the more you say, the more stupid you sound. Just shut up. Stop with the Bioshock. No, oh my god, dude. They used the name Bioshock, made by the same people, so we know it's made by the same people because it's Bioshock, right? And it's part of a series. A series, yes. And then they put the second part of the title, Infinite. So it'll be like, oh, that's different. Maybe there's something different. And you know what also makes it obvious? Maybe the freaking, like, plot, the setting, and the title looks different. That doesn't click to you, huh? It just doesn't click. No! It doesn't have to be. Why is Pablo here? What? Finish the game, Ayjoy. Finish the game. Just shut up. Finish the game. This is not the same lighthouse. But it is part of a lighthouse. To many possibilities. Why are you booing me right at the moment? Of course I am. First of all, you just said, why did they call it Bioshock Infinite? And why didn't they just call it the Sky City or something? Like, why? Well, that's because it's a completely different. Like, they made a whole series out of Fallout. They had plans for it, right? They had plans for it, and then they had Elder Scrolls, which is a completely different. They had two different teams making two different games. It's like the most simplest thing, Ayjoy. Like, there's a different plot, a different setting. None of these characters have anything to do with freaking Bioshock 1 and 2. You're just like, I'm gonna connect these. That's like connecting the red wire to the green wire and that shit will explode. Infinite is its complete standalone story, but it's connected to Bioshock because there's things at the ending that make sense. Is it connected to the Bioshock 1-2 story? No. It's its own story. But the possibility of it connecting, sure. Hence, you never finished the game yet. There's only like a portion of the story, not even a portion, probably just literally the ending of the story that just kind of connects, but it doesn't really connect because it's like its own standalone story. It's only like a piece of it. Like I said, infinite possibilities, which I've already given you a hint at the ending. And like I said, you'll have more questions by the time you finish the game. I didn't say I'm gonna connect these because I think it's actually connected. You think it's actually what? So it does. That's what I just said. So you think it's connected, which you already did. I will definitely finish this Bioshock Infinite today, if it's even Bioshock to begin with. I'm gonna slap you. I will slap you, Ayjoy. I'm gonna bring Ayjoy. I'm gonna bring you, Ayjoy. I'm gonna bring you to the freaking statue and just pin you to the wall. But I think what you have said. Think what you've said. Apologize. Apologize to all the people who love this game. But Ayjoy, listen to me. Plot, setting, completely different place. How do you connect that? How do you connect most of the story to that? The DLC of the game though, and the ending, it makes that itself makes it why it's Bioshock. But like the main story, just like without the DLC and everything, it doesn't connect at all. If it has similar name, of course, I will think it will have the similarities. Oh my god. Complete different fucking setting, plot. It's like showing you the answer and you look away on the test, Ayjoy. That's what you're doing right now. It doesn't. So the DLC connect to Bioshock 1 and 2. No, it doesn't connect to the DLC does not connect to Bioshock 1 and 2. It connects to 1 only, but it's just added story. It's just added story, all right? It doesn't connect to the main story of Bioshock 1 and 2. It's connected to the world and setting of it. Just the world and setting. And a little bit of 1. But it doesn't really... It's like a little Easter egg at the ending of the DLC. I'm about to spoil the whole show. I'm about to spoil the ending. You're giving me a headache. I need 1,000 more XP for 52. My point still stood though? No, it doesn't. How do you connect? You see it's a different setting. You see it's a different people in the game. How do you connect those two? I have like so many questions. Like how, not even questions. I'm just baffled. How do you connect those two and think, hey, just because the title says Bioshock, it's probably connected to Bioshock 1 and 2. When it completely says, like, it completely shows you that it's a completely different game. Yeah, it's taken narratively tied to the first games because it's taken at the same timeline. And then the ending, just the ending, it connects to the first game with the as well as the DLC. But like throughout that whole story that they have, that whole chunk, like 90% of that chunk is a completely different game. See, Elder Scrolls is different because they're all taken in. It's the same premise. It's literally the same premise. Skyrim and Oblivion, they're in the same world. Tamriel. They're taking in the same place. Well, not the same place, the same world. It's basically Bioshock Infinite and Bioshock 1 and 2. They're taking the same place. Same universe, I would say. Yeah, but the look, see what happened right there, Ayjoy? It's called Elder Scroll. Yeah, but look at their names. Elder Scroll Oblivion, Elder Scroll Skyrim. Are you gonna think it's the same game? Oh, I wonder. No, it's not the same game because they're taken in completely different areas, and they have different like mechanics and stuff. We're having a legitimate debate right now. Because that's what you're basically pointing out. Oh, look. Elder Scrolls. Oh, but you look at you don't look at the second part of the name. You just think Elder Scrolls. That's basically what Bioshock is, except it's not heavily connected. It's literally a small portion of it is connected. It's part of the grand scheme of things for Bioshock. You don't play small portion and have same name. Like I said, I literally said it's part of the grand scheme of things. Motherfucker. You're gonna go finish the game, Ayjoy. I said 90% of the game is its own thing. 10% of it is connected, and it becomes the grand scheme of things and why Bioshock 1 and how it connects to Bioshock 1 and 2. Not only that, there's a DLC that puts it on a different perspective that makes Bioshock 1. That 10% is gonna be like the biggest portion on why it becomes Bioshock. Or how it connects to Bioshock 1 and 2. Or just Bioshock. Just Rapture. Just Rapture. Sometimes I'm so tired of your BS, Mr. I'm tired of your BS. You literally compared Elizabeth with Eleanor Lamb, and then you think it was connected to the same person. This is what started it all, Ayjoy. You connecting, and then thinking it's two separate, thinking it's like a complete same game with the same setting and everything. It's I have a legitimate headache because of you. Ow. Ow. Whoa. What the hell? My point is logical, you are coming from a fan bias. What? And you're coming from what, Ayjoy? Huh? That you think everything's connected just because of a name? From logic? From a name. Even though the whole thing was pointed out to you that this was a completely different game. Literally. Yeah, like I said, it's a small portion of the series. It's not like Star Wars Episode 1 is a different setting with 4, 5, and 6. See, Star Wars was already planned ahead of time that it would be connected. And you could tell it was obvious. Because it takes place in the same universe. And Columbia is a different universe from Rapture. That is for you to figure out for the ending. I'm already like, I've already given so much detail about the ending. Like I'm practically about to spoil it. This is all BS. Well, finish the ending then. Finish the ending. My head hurts now? Yeah. Finish the ending, Ayjoy. I will watch you tonight. And then when I need to get off, because I need to stream, I will fucking do that. My head hurts too now. Finish the ending. It'll hurt your head even more. Oh god. Oh god, Ayjoy. Two grown men having a debate. Alright. The game was already cryptic and I add levels to it by connecting it to unconnected things. Yes. See, thank you for pointing that out, because you were connecting. That was the beginning of my headache. You were connecting things to unconnected things. It feels like a plug. It feels like plugging a charger to a different port. That's literally what was happening, Ayjoy. First you were confused, and then you pointed out things, and then you had more questions, and then I gave you a big portion of the plot. That was our debate. And I'm probably gonna turn this into a video of just us bickering. It's not a stupid question, because see, I learned something. No, it was a stupid question. Because it made my head hurt. No stupid question should not... No... No question should give me a headache. It all started is Eleanor Lamb the same person we saving from Infinite? Yes, yes, it started as that. It's part of learner curiosity. Yes, I have. Well, I don't have that type of curiosity, but I usually ask questions after everything. I'm turning this portion bit of the stream into a video, Ayjoy. I'm doing it. It's not gonna be edited or anything. It's gonna be straight raw footage from the VOD. Oh, the thing's up there. See Discord a bit? It's gonna be on YouTube. But I'll check Discord. Oh my god, my head. I think I have a migraine. I haven't had a headache since my last headache, which is like a couple weeks ago. Any migraine is dangerous. Doesn't have to be you, it's just any migraine. I had a migraine, I think, a couple weeks ago. And then it went from a migraine to an actual headache. It's like the blood flow, or the pain switched.